The search is on to find much needed space to accommodate the growing student population in the Hazleton Area School District. Our Lisa Sugart sat down with District Superintendent Brian Uplinger to talk about the feasibility study that is being undertaken to look for possible solutions.
We're looking to possibly lease buildings, purchase buildings, build buildings, again, utilize possibly the pool spaces that are within our elementary, middle schools. There's an inequity there to begin with. Not all of our elementary, middle schools have pools. So we're looking at that space as a possible area for classrooms. It's not a definitive answer. It's just one possibility on the list. And bringing in an architect will certainly help us with that process.
So the Schrader Group is that firm, and the district is paying $45,000 for this feasibility study now. So what do you hope to get out of it, and when do you expect to have the results?
We should probably have something back within the next 2 to 3 months from them. We're hoping that they can tell us that you don't need to use the pools, that you could reconfigure your buildings this way or that way or what have you. But the need could be there to utilize that space. It could also tell us that we need to add on to one of our existing buildings and redesign the borders for each of our elementary, middle schools. There could be 8 to 10 different scenarios that they provide us once that study's completed.
Now, you have several schools at capacity already, including the high school. So when people are registering still, are they all ages of students that are coming in?
They are. They're K through 12. We are, again, at capacity in many of our buildings. Give you an example, one of our social studies classes at the high school is at 40 students. So we're looking to bring in another teacher to possibly help mitigate that number of students. Because we've hired a few students or teachers within the district, the numbers in our kindergarten classes have gone down. We used to have 35 in a kindergarten classroom. Now we're down to about 24, which is still a little high for kindergarten in my opinion, but we're working on it and we're doing the best we can at this point because we don't have the space to put any more classes.
I know it's too hard to predict what will happen, but are you thinking there is going to have to be either a building program or new buildings purchased or something done to alleviate this? I'm sure they'll find you some space, but probably not enough for all the students.
Right. I can tell you now there probably is not going to be enough space in the existing buildings. There's more than likely going to be the need to purchase or build onto an existing building or some type of building project, yes.
Is there anything right now that you're looking at definitively or too soon to tell?
Yeah, it's too soon to tell. We have a subcommittee of our facilities board committee together that are looking at buildings, and we're going to see what comes out of that discussion.
So we have the feasibility study and the budget process underway at the same time. I guess they kind of go hand in hand, so you need to work together with that.
Yeah, they most definitely do. If we're not able to fund it, then we're certainly not going to purchase it.
Interview and the district's current student population, 11,541, with new students registering each week.